the E-mini. So let's just see what we can get off this screen, which is about half an hour. There's a call to action right there. There's a potential call to action right here, but the airbag was not pushing down. We have a call to action right here. Airbags are going sideways. 2 will empty. We're getting a call to action right here. Now, let's go back. We're getting a call to action. We're going long. 1 must empty, and the yellows will be bought. We can forget about the yellow big road, but maybe just think about the yellows. So this yellow will be bought. The yellow is being bought up here. Now the yellow is being sold. Call to action by the airbags. The yellow will be sold. 2 will empty. The yellow will be sold down here, but it's not, because the airbag is giving a call to action to go long. So the lower yellow is being bought, so expect the upper yellow to be bought. It's not being bought. So you're getting a call to action to go short. Down it goes. Yellow will be sold, but it's not happening. There is a call to action by sitting up here. How can we visualize this? See the airbags going up? Are the airbags going down here? No, we're getting a call to action. The airbags are getting small, they're lifting, and they're going sideways. So yellow's going to be a buy here. Getting a call to action for a sale up here. Call to action for a sale. Yellow will be down, 2 will empty. Expecting yellow to be down here. It is, but not at this particular point. Yellow's being bought. We're getting a call to action by the airbags. See how the airbags are going down nice and neat? All of a sudden they're getting smaller, going sideways, and starting to lift up. Okay. That's half an hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 trades in half an hour. That's a lot of trading, but if you want to do it this way, you could switch this to 1,000 tick, or you could switch this to a 1 minute, etc., etc. But for the later 9 trades, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11 points, do you want to call it? But that's 11 times 50, which is $550 in half an hour, times 5 contracts. That's over $2,000 in a half hour. Protection is given for your trades with these red things here. When the trade is taken, a hard stop will be automatically put in. Going along here, going along here, the stop will be put in way down here. That's the hard stop. Your soft stop is you get the frickin' out of there, get the heck out, and you see yellow moving on down. Because when you're buying, you do not want yellow down. You want it to be bought. You want it to be up. If you're selling up in here, stop way up here somewhere in case the computer breaks down or something. You do not want to see this yellow pushing price up. Because if it does, you get the heck out. You get the heck of it. It is that simple. So let's look at something else. This gold chart gives a good example of runs with the airbag. See the airbag just going straight on down? Isn't that nice? Now they're going straight on up. Now they're going sideways. Now they're going down. Now they're going up. Now they're going down. Now they're going up. See how beautiful that is? So the airbag is going solid down here. That's indicating that these red things can be bought against, or if you're expecting area number 1 to empty, because, which is between this line and that red line there. And as a result of the buying, yellow will be up, this mid-yellow will be up, and this will be up. This is up, and here you're getting called to action to sell. So the yellow will be down, the space of 2 will empty, and down it goes. And we're getting called to action. The airbags are going sideways. So area 1 is going to empty. This lower yellow will be bought, and you're expecting the yellow middle line to be bought, and you're looking forward to the upper yellow being bought. At this particular price, for some reason, the airbags are giving you a call to action to go short. So 2 empties, and it does. You're expecting upper yellow to be down. You're expecting this middle line yellow to be sold. It's not. You're getting a call to action to buy because of the airbags lifting smaller, going sideways. They're getting a call to action to go long. So this yellow line will be bought, and you're expecting this upper yellow to be bought. So starting from here, what's that, 50, 100? And what's it from here? Yeah, 50, 100, 150, 250, 250. Is that another $100? 350. 50. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. Times 5. That's 11. Yeah, that's $500 in half an hour, in 15 minutes. Sure, you're active. You're active. I mean, this is taking place within a minute. Now, bibbity bobbity boo, if you're stressed out by, sort of concentrating on this for a minute and seeing that you're getting a call to action to go long. Now, the call to action, basically, well, if 1 is going to empty with a buy, well, try to buy this middle red line. And when you do, the lower, if you're buying it, no lower yellow cannot be down. If you're selling this price area here, 2 is going to empty, and you want upper yellow to be down. Well, here you're getting a call to action to buy, so you want area 1 to empty in gold here. And as I say, who cares what this pink line is? Let's look at something else. Okay, crude oil becomes the buy. Airbags are coming on down, starting to go sideways, so I'll try to get in long here, getting a call to action. See how the lows of the airbags are not diving down like they were here, but sort of pulling together, getting closer. Something's going on at this price right in here. Something's going on at this price. So area 1 between these 2 lines will empty, and the lower yellow will be bought. So you're looking for the yellow midline to be bought, and you're looking for the yellow upper area to be bought. You're getting a call to action for a sale up in here. Area 2 has to empty. You cannot see upper yellow being bought. You're looking for the lower yellow to be sold, but it's not. You're getting a call to action to buy right here. The airbags are going sideways. So, all right, 1 has to empty, and the lower yellow, which is happening, has to be bought. The problem is the middle yellow line is not being bought, and certainly the upper yellow is not being bought. So you're getting a call to action to be going short. If you do go short, 2 will empty, this middle yellow will be sold, and down it goes. We're getting a call to action to buy in here in crude oil in 1 minute. Oh, my heart just weeps during the 1 minute. You cannot see that area 1 is being bought, or the lower yellow is being bought, or that the airbag is not doing this right here. It's going sideways. So it makes me just want to cry that it has to be stressed out over a minute to see the very simple situation here that you're getting a call to action to buy. You're getting a call to action to sell. So you're selling. You don't want the upper yellow to go up, and you want area to empty as you're going short in here somewhere. So you're going short. Poor thing, you have to actually look at the screen for another minute or two. And this is very stressful, because for half an hour you had to actually look at the screen for half an hour, and you made $500. Life is tough. Am I right? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 450. That's 200. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 50. That's almost $500 in half an hour. Over $2,000 for 5 contracts. $2,000 one contract. It just goes on and on. Of these 3 easy keys, call them keys if you want. But they're getting a call to action to buy here. So 1's going to empty. This area 1's going to empty, and the lower yellow is going to be bought. Yeah, it is being bought. All the middle yellow is going to be bought. Well, it was here, but the upper middle, the yellow middle is being bought. The upper yellow is going to be bought. Well, it wasn't, because you're getting a call to action. The airbag is giving you a call to action to go short. This yellow mid. Oh God. So I have to reboot NinjaTrader 8 again. Okay. Let's do bonds. 10 in the morning. Getting call to action by here. The airbag is lifting up, getting smaller, going sideways. So during this bar, you will see what was happening to the oncoming airbag. So you can see, let's just say this price, for example, is being bought. The airbags are giving you a call to action to buy, and that's it. That's just the way it is. And with that call to action, area 1, the space between this red line and this line has to empty, and this lower yellow has to be bought. And you got to automatically stop down here. You don't want to see this lower yellow being sold like it is here, right? Because this lower yellow is being sold here. It's not being sold here. You don't want it to be sold when you go long. Now you're getting a call to action up here. You would see during this bar that this airbag was was dropping. So you go in short, and just, and as you go short, well, you expect area 2 to empty, but you don't want yellow to be pushed up like it is here, for example. You don't want that if you're selling. So down it goes. So let's just say this particular price, 142, 16, so somewhere in this area, 17, you're getting a call to action with the airbags. They're no longer marching down, they're getting smaller, they're lifting. So you could, so you just start buying. One cannot empty. Your stop is under here, hard stop is under here. If this starts to move on down, sometimes it just goes to this wall here and just stops and goes back up. So, what can I say? But you just don't want the lower yellow to be pushing down. You're on full alert if it is. So you're buying, call to action, yellow will be bought. Now this upper yellow will be bought for the sale. You're getting, for the buy. You're getting a call to action right in here with the airbags. They're getting a call to action with the airbags. Well, see, they're getting smaller, they're going sideways. So with that, area 2 has to empty. And the upper yellow has to be sold. Was it? No. Well, if it's not being sold, are the airbags giving you a call to action to go long? Yes, they are, right in here. Little baby loss there. You poor thing, one tick loss. This is, you got lots of time there. So look at these little red things, how beautiful they are. So if you get called to action to go long, then area 1 will empty and the yellows will be bought. The lower and the middle and the upper yellows will be bought. Here's a call to action, short. So you're going short. 2 will empty. It does. Yellow will be sold. It's not. This yellow is not being sold. It's being bought. So you had another little tiny loss. Here's a call to action to go short. 2 empties. Comes, yellow is down. The yellow line there is down. The lower yellow is not down. So you're getting a little chop up in here. Call to action to go short. Call to action to go long. Call to action to go short. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe a point loss, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's say a point loss here, 11. Maybe a point loss in here, 10. So you made $300 in an hour. Now we've moved the E-mini, S&P E-mini to a 1,000 tick chart. What can be done? This was some sort of a report came out or something. When the market settles down on the mini, one could take an approach to redefine, in other words, asking, waiting until prices associated with the yellow, upper and lower yellow. And waiting to a price is associated with the yellow, for example. Right in here, this is the upper yellow, this is the lower yellow. And if getting a call to action from the airbags, then go with it. So you're just waiting, and you're not really going to be bothering that much with the midline. So you're getting some call to action here, you're getting some call to action here, you're sort of ignoring the yellow mid. That's maybe part of the strategy you could take. And in other words, you want to trade all day long or something. I don't know. But just trade the upper and lower yellows if there's a call to action from the airbags to take action in them. So you're getting a call to action short, you're getting a call to action buy. During this bar here, on this close, while this bar is forming, to the right, the airbag, you're going to be seeing it getting smaller and picking up and going sideways. So like up in here, you're going to see the oncoming airbag getting smaller and lowering. So you could just take that as an indication that the yellow is a sale. So therefore, if it is a sale, you don't want to see evidence that it's a buy, right? Okay. So you just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, right in here, you're getting evidence. You're getting evidence that the middle line is being sold. So for this buy, you could say, well, I don't think I want that. And you could get out with a small profit. But even going from yellow to yellow, let's say that's almost $100 for each swing. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sideways, 7, 8, $800. Half an hour. See, this works pretty good. There's a yellow sale. Call to action to go short. Call to action to go buy. No, this is not a call to action to go short. It isn't here. It isn't here, but what is happening? Area 1 between this red line and this line is emptying. Thus, you don't want to see that if you're short. And also the airbags are pushing up. So that means the upper yellow is not being sold. If that's the case, then reverse long. You can just reverse against the yellow midline or these red stop areas. Here's a sale. But the upper yellow is the yellow midline is being bought. Call to action buy there. So you're expecting the upper yellow to be bought. Well, it's not. So you just go short. You're getting a call to action during this bar with what's happening to the oncoming airbag, that the upper area 2 is emptying and the upper yellow is a sale. This lower yellow is not a buy right in here. The airbags are not buying. The yellow midline is pushing. So lower yellow, if you're long, you want area 1 to empty, and you want the lower yellow to be bought. It wasn't being bought. So you can reverse short. But the yellow midline cannot push up if you're reversing short. See? Something's going on at this price. Something's going on at this yellow, and 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 this yellow. Look at the buying going on in this yellow. That's not a sale. It is up here. That's a sale. This is a buy. Call to action. This is a sale. This is a buy. That's not a sale. It is here. And the lower yellow's a buy here. The upper yellow's a sale here. The lower yellow's a buy here. Look at the midline being bought. The yellow mid. So the yellow's being bought there. And there's no evidence there at all that the upper yellow or area 2 is being sold there. None. Call to action there, call to action there, call to action at this price, call to action at this price, call to action at that price, call to action at that price, call to action at that price. And it just goes on and on. And this can be learned. This can be learned on a weekend, in a couple of hours. Just very simple. If you're buying these airbags, then area 1 between these two red lines has to empty. Airbags are giving you a call to action, and the yellows have to be bought. You got to stop automatically put in down here or something. You do not want to see the airbags pushing down. You don't want to see the lower yellow being sold if you're going long. Now this is great. You've got the upper yellow being bought. The airbags are being bought. Now the airbags are showing that this price area, the sellers are in control. So area 2 empties, the upper yellow sells. So you're looking for the lower yellow to sell. And that's going to happen if the mid is pushing down. There's just nothing to it. Here's a nice run. Now, there's a call to action to buy here. So, 1 empties. The lower yellow's bought, but is the yellow mid bought? Is the yellow bought right here? No, being sold. So the lower yellow is being sold. There's no call to action in there. There's some call to action to buy here. Well, the yellows will be up. Where they? No. You're getting a call to action selling the yellows. Now you're getting a call to action here, so the yellows will be up. And they were here, but up here you're getting a call to action sale. No, they weren't, no. Getting a call to action going into this price, so the yellow was up. So up it goes, so you'll want the upper yellow to be bought. But no, you're getting a call to action in the upper yellow to sell. Down it goes. You're getting, at this particular price, you're getting a call to action to be buying this price, so the lower yellow will not be down. You want the upper yellow to be up, but it's not. You're getting a call to action to go short, but look what's happening at the midline. You're getting an indication that the yellows are being bought. If so, 1 will empty. And if it goes, call to action goes short, yellow mid is being bought, upper yellow is being sold. So they're going on to close here. Okay. So 8 o'clock in the morning, what are you doing? Well, what time is this? This is 7 o'clock in the morning. You're getting a call to action to go long. Interesting. So long at 14. 1, 2. There's $100. 150. 250. 350. So between this price here and up to here, you've made $300. One contract. $1,500 in half an hour. 5 contracts. This goes. back and forth. So all that has to be looked at are these three simple keys. Airbag, call to action. The result of that action, the areas 1 or 2 have to empty, and the yellows will be bought and sold. That's it. That's all she wrote. So you can play either the yellows, call to action in the yellows, or something from a slow chart. This is a 1,000 tick. I think this is a 5,000 tick overlay on it. So if you wanted to wait for something from the 5,000 tick for call to action to buy and sell it, well, go for it. Like, here's the upper energy band from the 5,000 tick, and you're getting a call to action to sell it. Here's the lower band, you're getting a call to action to buy. This is area 1 from the 5,000 tick. So you're getting a call to action to buy it right in here. You know, just make a few $100 in half an hour to an hour, and then go off to your donut shop and sell donuts. Go out and take up the business of painting houses or something. So while you're having your breakfast, you can make a few $100. With these three simple, easy keys, if you want to call them. Being the airbag call to action, 1 or 2 emptying, and the yellows being bought and sold. Just easy, 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 easy. The price is right here at this particular point. And you've got these red things, which are hard to get through. These stops areas. So when you're going short up in here, you can, at least I do, say, all right, upper yellows to sell. Now, what do you think about the chances for the lower yellow being sold, Charlie? Okay, in this particular spot here, I'm selling this price. So I can say, well, all right, 2 is going to empty, the upper yellow is going to be sold. What do you think of the chances, Charlie, of the lower yellow being sold? I'm not too sure about that. So you get your confirmation basically by the graphics. I mean, you know, if you're selling up in here, you say, well, a lot of, you know, I'm not that sure that the lower yellow is going to be sold. So when you come down to it, you can say, well, all right, I think he was right. So that's that. So up in here, you can say to yourself, well, all right, double top, whatever. What are the chances for the lower yellow being sold? Charlie. I don't know. However, I do know if it is being sold, how it's going to be sold. The yellow mid's going to be pushing down. The airbags are not going to be being bought. You're going to see indications that you're not getting a call to action to buy. Look at these closes under the airbags. So what's that telling you about that price area, that lower yellow? It's that simple. So even down here, if you were considering buying, you can say, well, all right, so how am I, you just say, well, how am I going to get up through upper yellow? And I think I would say, I don't think the chances are too good. I mean, look at these red stop areas, and we've got a mid or something there in the upper yellow, and even just look at the shape of the thing. So, you know, I'm getting a call to action to buy here. Well, do you really think, Charlie, you can get up to the upper yellow? Because that's what the name of the game is. Like if you're buying, like up in here, if you're selling this, you want this to happen. If you're selling the upper yellow, you want the lower yellow to be doing that. Because that's how you get on. That's how you get on nice runs. So conversely, if you're buying this, you want the upper yellow to be bought and move on up. It's not happening. So right here, you say you bought that. Well, you want upper yellow to be bought as well as the lower yellow. Same here. You want the upper yellow to be bought as well as the lower yellow when you're going along. When you're going along here, you want the upper yellow to be bought because you went long down here. No, you're getting call to action to go short. Now what's happening down here? You want the upper yellow to be bought. Well, you're not getting it bought. So conversely, if it's being sold, you want the lower yellow to be sold, like it has been. You're not getting any of this here. Look at these red stop things. They're lifting up. So at this particular point, you could say, I think the lower yellow is a buy. Well, if it is, then the yellow mid's going to be buying. The airbag's going to push on up through the upper yellow. Well, finally, we're getting through upper yellow. So that's what it's all about. Some sort of report came up there. Huh? Notice how price moves down. The yellow mid is doing the job, shoving sellers into the airbags. This is what you want to see if you're buying. This is what you want to see if you're buying. Getting a call to action to buy. Well, okay. Lower yellow is going to be bought. So you're saying, oh, no. Okay. How can I get up through that upper yellow? That's what I want. Well, the airbag's there's going to be buyers in the airbags for starters. Okay, Charlie? You know, it's you're just going to see it happening. Well, look, it's just shooting through the upper yellow. So upper yellow is being bought. Conversely, if you're selling this, you want it to go down through the upper yellow, then down through the lower yellow. Well, no, it's not happening. So when you're selling this, you want, getting call to action to go short. Area 2 is going to empty, and the upper yellow is going to be sold. So the lower yellow is going to be sold. Not here, but it was here. The lower yellow is being bought. The mid pushes the yellows. So the yellow mid is shooting down. So you're great right here. But look what's happening in airbag. You're getting indications. You're getting a call to, oh, there goes Ninja Trader again. Okay, that's it. I'm done with this movie. Okay.